What is up, and welcome everybody to a very, you say it with me, Brent, very, 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 very special VIP Royale. VIP Royale. I am your host. My name is Mike, and I'm joined by my co-host. His name is always Brent. What's up, Brent?
What is up, indeed. Excited for this VIP Royale tonight.
Exactly, and we have got a very special guest with us today. We have got none other than what should we call you, Amanda? What's like a nice, like I was going to say CBS Sports announcer, but what's like a cool intro? Is that good enough? All right.
Yeah,
Amanda
I don't think
that's what we've got. What's up, Amanda?
Thanks for having me. I'm excited to do this tonight.
Yeah, and some people might have noticed the time got extended a little bit. That's what happens when you play live, because we had some technical difficulties. We extended because we wanted to make sure we had plenty of time to talk to Amanda about various things. So, first question. Have you been practicing?
I have, and I will tell you, I'm feeling very confident because I had a couple hole outs for Eagle, and when it's the closest to the pin, I can't imagine really a better way to execute. So I'm really good at talking trash, not always the greatest at executing, but I'm just going to scare everybody out there. I think I'm coming to win the whole thing.
All right, perfect. Well, here's a list of people who have played, and tell us which one of these you are most looking forward to beating. John O'Hurley, Peter Jacobson, Nico McBrain, drummer from Iron Maiden, Brett Baer, Alice Cooper, Joe Theismann, Rob Riggle, Patrick Warburton, or NFL quarterback Steve Young?
Steve Young, of course, right? Anytime you can say you took down Steve Young, you should want to be able to say you took down a Hall of Famer.
Excellent. No disrespect to anybody else, but that's probably what I would have said to it. He happens to be the highest on our leaderboard too, and the hardest to beat. So I think you kind of put yourself in a hole there. But
way to aim high, though.
Is there anything he's not good at? Truly.
I would say Brent had the opportunity to do a show when he was on, but he decided to go fishing with his dad, a guy on our team who is an incredible fan of the 49ers and you and all that. And he's the one who actually puts these events together. But he couldn't be here because once a year he goes with his father and his brother on this salmon fishing trip off the coast of Alaska somewhere, right. And otherwise he would have been here. So I was just going to say, like, if you can say anything to give Brent a hard time about not being here, that would be so great for us, because then I would send it
great.
Like tonight.
Well, no, I in fact, if Brent's not here, I'm just gonna hang up. Like if he doesn't have, honestly, if he doesn't care enough, then help the kids. Then maybe we all should just hang it up, right?
That's what we told him.
Are you, Steve Young, saying that Brent is awful?
I've known Brent for 15 seconds. All I know is that we're here helping the kids, and he's with salmon. So I just trying to deal with the facts in front of me.
Exactly. Oh, good. I'm glad we got that straightened out.
I'm lifelong Niners fans. I was bitterly disappointed that I had to miss that one.
Oh no, he's wonderful. I actually had the chance at Pebble Beach a couple years ago to do a sit down one-on-one with him for about 30 minutes. And I had never spoken to him before, and I walked away obviously everyone knows his resume, but to get to know that he's an even better human being, it's always very cool when that happens, because it doesn't always happen that way.
It was fascinating for us too. All right, a couple of questions for you. What is your most memorable round of golf? Where was it, and who were you with?
Most memorable round of golf. I've had some amazing rounds of golf and some incredible opportunities just because I get to be in the golf world. But I would say one that sticks out to me was I had the privilege of being invited to go play Cyprus. And I was very nervous. I felt like it was a golf course I did not deserve to be on, considering the state of my game. And so I'm already very, very nervous. And for anyone that has also had the privilege of being there, the first tee is actually right where the clubhouse is, the practice putting area, all of that stuff. And it was during the tournament week of Pebble Beach, early week. And the first tee shot, kind of everyone just hangs out and watches you. And I turn around and none other than Phil Mickelson is getting ready to tee off after me. And I let every single person in my group go, hoping that he was going to turn his back at some point. He never did. I drilled my first tee shot directly into the shrubs, and I was like, okay, let's just go. I'm like, let's just get out of the way of Phil Mickelson watching me play golf. It should be the other way around. And they're like, nope, sorry, you got it, breakfast ball, you got another one. And my hands, I could barely get the ball on the tee. And thankfully I was able to send it out into the fairway. But that entire course, every time you went to the next hole, your jaw was on the floor. But I will never forget that opening tee shot, and it was the most nervous I've ever been.
Nice. So, any predictions for the PGA Tour season this year? Who should we be keeping an eye on?
Oh man, there's so many. I think golf is in an unbelievable position right now. Colin Morikawa is just, I just think his talent has zero ceiling. Jon Rahm, same thing. I'm so excited to see what he's able to do this year. I've already predicted, I think Patrick Cantlay is going to win at least one major this year. I just think his confidence paired up with his ability to block everything out, paired with his actual ability, is pretty unstoppable. And we're just starting to see the surface of that. Xander Schauffele, I think he's another one. Rory McIlroy is going to hopefully be coming in hot. I think he has stuff to prove. Jordan Spieth has turned the corner. There are just so many players. Will Zalatoris, I feel like he's a guy that kind of broke onto the scene, almost won the Masters as a Korn Ferry Tour member. And now, he has a home here. So I think it'll be cool to see what he can do when he settles in. There's so many great stories, great personalities that I just think are going to shine this season in big ways, which is exciting.
Are you glad to be back for
so happy
real golf again?
Yeah, actually, so this is CBS's first. The CBS's first tournament of the year, kicking it off. How's everything looking out there?
Perfect. I was actually just talking to a couple of the guys that are closely involved with getting this tournament set up ready. And they said, it's weird, right? I live in San Diego and we always have great weather, except for some reason around this week, weird stuff tends to happen. And they said this is the first year that they can remember in a long time not having to battle rain or fog or, the elements. And they said the golf course looks that way. Like they were able to finish it 100% for the first time in a long time. I think the greens are going to be even faster than we're used to. It just looks pure. It looks so clean cut. The fairways are blemish free. It's I think the course is going to steal the show. I think it did today. It always does on TV. And, it's a major championship venue, right? And we have some of the strongest, this is one of the strongest farmers fields we've had in a very long time. And I think that's for a couple of reasons, but the course is in the best shape we've seen it. We have an incredibly strong field and the weather is 75 and sunny with only like pretty clouds in the sky. It's going to be a perfect week.
You just described the weather year round in San Diego though. So
usually, right?
Well, we're always psyched when something's happening at Torrey because we have it in the game and gives us a nice opportunity to tell people, hey, see that stuff on TV? You can do it in the game too. We have a couple of other PGA Tour stops and we have some more coming too. So we're always excited when an event is at a golf course that we have in the game. So we have got 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go. And the game's going to start either way. So the only reason I tell you that is because I'm going to ask you one more question, but don't forget to look at the time. And that is taking a step away from golf for a second. What about football? Because that's something else you know a thing or two about. What are your predictions for A, this weekend, and B, the whole thing?
Joe Burrow, man, I think he is just what he has showed, especially the second half of this season, has been pretty jaw-dropping. But again, you leave 14 seconds left on the clock and Patrick Mahomes gets the ball. Mahomes is one of the only guys that you still say that's too much time, right? Like we were just talking about that the other day. 14 seconds is only too much time for Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady, and Aaron Rodgers, right? And only one of those guys is left on the board. So I think it's hard to count out Kansas City. I think they're figuring their stuff out a little bit later than we're used to seeing it. But I think they're going to peak at the exact right time. This Niners defense, it's just unbelievable, right? So I
think we just lost Amanda. Brent.
But the good news is I don't think we lost her on her phone, so
All
hopefully
right.
she can still hear us, and she will be playing in a little over a minute.
All right. So, but Brent, you're not a big Kansas City fan, are you? This year or any year?
But no, it's Niners for me. But the Niners have beaten the Rams 6 straight times in a row over the last 3 years of the regular season. Winning 7 in a row could be tough, but I've got faith. I've got faith we're going to do it. So, I mean, it's kind of been gravy, right? They kind of got in on the last game of the year against the Rams. It's tough to beat a team 3 times in 1 year, but I don't know. It's just, if these games are anything close to the divisional round last week, man, I can't wait.
Yeah. Well, as a Bills fan this year, still too soon for me.
Yeah.
to get excited about anything else. I'm a Giants fan first, Bills second. Oh, I see Amanda. You guys can't see it at home, but Amanda's joining us again, so that's close. Either way, we're starting in 5 seconds.
5 seconds.
If you do get Amanda, it's just going to be for the trash talking portion. Hey, you're back. Game's starting, so...
The best laid plans when you go live just never happen.
Brent got to talk about the Niners for a minute and a half.
I did. Thank you for that.
Yeah, you're welcome. But listen, what I was saying to wrap it up quickly.
Are you ready? Are you ready to start playing? Because
I am ready. I'm ready to go. I can
good. All right, go for it. No.
I was just saying that there's a lot of young quarterbacks that we're going to see them battle it out for a very long time, and I think it's very cool. Right? You have the Josh Allens, you have the Patrick Mahomes, you have the Joe Burrows, the Mac Jones. I just think football's in a really cool spot, very similar to golf. Like the young guys are coming up and starting to really make an impact.
All right. Oh, just off the green.
I got too amped up. You had me talking about football.
I know. I was impressed. I saw the ultimate shot. I'm like, wow, she's just chatting and playing, and Usually when we do this, the VIP just stops talking as soon as they realize they have to make shots. So that's why we have Brent to give us a little color commentary on what's going on in the game.
Oh my gosh, I thought that was better. Well, it was better.
A little bit. All right, you getting there?
Okay. You know what I'm realizing? I'm just too strong. I need to tone it down a little bit.
There you go. Yeah, you like that Torrey Pines golf ball we got there.
Golf's a finesse game, right?
It is a game of finesse.
You're sticking them. Sticking the greens. Unlike Nick Pro One, who just got a hole out, or somebody named Tweet. Let's see who else.
Of course, Webbo sitting at the top of the leaderboard right now. Kevin G, Justin F, not far behind.
Oh, that's a nice shot. That is a pretty shot, Amanda.
Whoa.
There we go. Okay.
I saw that one.
That's not bad.
Not bad. That was great.
I don't want to make your head too big. Got to keep you humble.
Too late. Oh no.
Yeah, I think that
was
one.
A great shot.
Oh, it was a great swing, we should say. Aiming's a different story.
It was well, that's my real game as well. So here we are.
Just imagine Phil Mickelson's right behind you.
Yeah, no, that didn't work out well for me either. I need a more calming swing thought.
Bubba just got a hole out. Bubba's like one of our players, got Bubba Watson as his icon picture,
Love
but
that.
On top of every leaderboard. Just like in real life sometimes. All right, there you go. You're sticking them. I think Steve Young's got something to worry about.
Are you impressed?
I am. We've we watch celebrities play our game all the time, and it's hit or miss. What's
going to be even more impressive is that the majority of our players probably have much better gear than Amanda has. So even more impressive.
And we are done. Here's the moment of truth. Let's find out where you landed on the leaderboard. Celebrity leaderboard. Let's see.
Come on, Steve Young.
Calculate. You beat.
I'm seeing 15% of all divisions. Yes.
15%.
I was in in the top 15.
No, as in 15%. That's weird. That was. I think people really showed up to play you.
My trash talking got people going.
You got them fired up, ready to play.
But I'll be honest. I was watching. I was like, she's definitely like 40 or more because you were hitting them. Holy wow! I think I think the big guns came out to put you in your place. I think because you come from the golf world, they didn't take it easy on you.
It's the story of my life, to be fair.
Well, you know what? Still, not bad. And thank you very much for entertaining everybody. Just so you know, everybody who beat you got a prize, so that's something. And for some of these,
I have to come back and prove myself. Now I'm going to be playing this compulsively until I know that I'm gonna come back. So I can't let that happen again. That was
exactly. Well, you know what? 15 is foundation now, so we can build on that.
That's right.
So we can build on that.
That was a really nice way of saying that. Thank you.
and if you want, blame Brian, because that's what we do all the time. So if anything goes wrong, yes. I mean, Brian hooked up your gear, and apparently not very well.
Brian is affectionately known around these parts as the killer of dreams. So
yes, destroyer of dreams.
Destroyer of dreams. Yes, yeah.
All right. Well, Amanda, thank you very much for joining us, playing. Have a great tournament. I guess you got your day job to go to tomorrow.
It's about that time, but it's the best day job in the world, so no complaints here.
Absolutely. Everybody, thanks for playing. We will be back soon, and hopefully we'll see everybody. Take care. You know what you got to help me with, Amanda? Like a good sign-off. I can't do one. Doesn't matter how many of these I do. I never know how to end it. I was like, bye.
I always say, because I used to host a podcast and I had the same problem, and then I just started writing down the way I was going to end it, and that was very helpful. Because you forget, and then if you have it taped down next to you, you'll look at it, and it's like a much better sign off than what you were thinking off the top of your head.
Yes, because it's always like, until then, I don't know what. Bye.
I do the same thing.
All right, so it's not just me.